Good morning, sports fans. Wow, it's early. Welcome into Sports and Balls, guys. I'm Jeff Michael, just getting everything set up here. Getting ready to go. Man, there we go. We're on all platforms. Get ready. We got a hell of a show, man. Welcome into Sports and Balls, guys. Jeff Michael, as always. And, man, what a weekend. What a freaking weekend, guys. Golf, NBA, some NFL news. Major League Baseball is on fire. All-Star game coming up next week. Just a ton going on. An absolute ton going on. Welcome to the second week of July today, being July 7th. What we got here, man, on the holidays today? National Strawberry Sundae Day. That shit's delicious. World Chocolate Day. There's a lady in my office that keeps a jar of chocolate at her desk, and I will be there. It's World Chocolate Day. I'm getting it. What else we got? Global Forgiveness Day. That's a good one. Peace and Love Day. National Day of Rock and Roll. How about that? Did you guys check Ozzy Osbourne out? I think he had his last concert ever. It was pretty cool to watch. I saw some of that. So National Day of Rock and Roll. Deck Day. National Dive Bar Day. Some of my favorite memories ever are in dive bars. What else we got? Macaroni Day, Koi Fish Day. Let's see. Tell the Truth Day. Ooh, that's a good one. That's going to be about it for the national holidays. What else we got? Teddy Swims is on here. I don't know if it's his birthday, but there you go. Those are your national holidays. By the way, before we get started, quick shout out to the, not shout out, but, I guess it is a shout out to the first responders who are taking care of the people down in Central Texas with that massive flooding that went on. If you can pour in donations, please try to do that, but make sure it's a legitimate site. Just devastating news out of Central Texas over July 4th weekend. Hope you guys are safe. Hope you have all 10 fingers. And, let's get going. I'm stoked. There's so much going on. I was going to wear my Astros hat. Oh, I can't wait to get to baseball segment. I cannot wait to get to the baseball segment. But before we do that, let's get up a shout out to Christian's Tailgate Bar and Grill. Go to christianstailgate.com. Find one near you. If you're going to watch sports, man, and you want great food, award-winning hamburgers, I think voted Houston's best hamburger twice in the last 5 years. Go to christianstailgate.com. Find one near you. Wes Butler at Butler CCS. Fire, water, mold, roofing, you name it. Mr. Butler's got you covered. Go to Butler CCS on all social media or give him a call, 713-330-9472. Where else we at? Chris Luna. 713-818-7977 at Pristine Pools. Guys, I'm sure your pool's dirty. It's probably nasty after July 4th weekend. Call Chris, 713-818-7977. C&E Pristine Pools. They are the bull. Man, what else we got going on? I don't know how many platforms this is streaming on right now, but it's early. It's early, guys. The podcast version of this will be up directly after the show. All right, first things to get going, man. The Mexico-USA Gold Cup last night. USA lost. And, I don't keep up with a lot of soccer. I'll tell you that right off the bat. I'm not a soccer guy, but I did hear this morning that like 7 or 8 of the men's national team guys were not even playing in that game. My question is why? Like, what the hell? I don't understand that at all. The CONCACAF Gold Cup, and they're not playing, like, for rest reasons. Like 7 or 8 of the U.S. men's national team, the players were not playing because of rest. I just I don't know, man. I don't understand soccer. I don't get it. I guess this is something for you soccer heads to figure out. But Mexico beat the United States. And the United States looked sloppy. That was an ugly soccer game, even for somebody of my standards that doesn't even keep up with soccer that much. That was an ugly soccer game. Mexico wins 2-1. Of course, the new coach, Pochettino. I don't know, man. He was bitching about a no handball call. Like, guy, come on, man. Like, come on, really? Like the press conference was embarrassing. The game was embarrassing. The United States of America is obviously not a soccer nation. It just is what it is. That's all I'm going to say about that. I don't have a lot else to get into. Kevin Durant to the Rockets trade was made official yesterday. 7 teams, the Hawks, the Nets, the Warriors, the Lakers, the Timberwolves, the Suns, and the Rockets, all getting and swapping people. If you want me to get into it, I'm not going to. The Rockets have made incredible moves. Don't get me wrong. The Rockets have made incredible moves during the offseason. I'm not a big fan of Kevin Durant in his later age. I'm not a big fan of these later age guys in general. If you're above the age of 35 and you're playing in the NBA, it's more of like a rec league, and that's the NBA is played like a rec league, and that's why these guys are allowed to continue playing at these late stages in their career, because it's sort of embarrassing. I know Kevin Durant, LeBron James, Steph Curry, they're going to jump my ass, man. They're just the NBA is holding on to these guys as long as they can, and I get it with modern technology, modern medicine, the ways these guys recover now, it's great. But dude, look at the Achilles tears now. I saw Kevin Durant working out like a hoss, getting ready for the upcoming season, and I'm like, dude, careful, be careful. It's a full court basketball game, and when you get over the age of 35, even over the age of 32, it's going to take its toll. In the days of load management now with the NBA, we're still seeing major injuries. But Durant goes to the Rockets, and we'll see if he can stay healthy all season. That's the key, right? If you're a Rockets fan, that's the key. If Kevin Durant goes down, your season's effed. That's it. And you just traded all your young guys, all your incredible talent, all those. I mean, not all of them. You still have a few guys left. Don't get me wrong. But Kevin Durant goes down, the season's over. You didn't need Kevin Durant. You were second in the Western Conference, third in the entire NBA record-wise, and you traded away pieces for Kevin Durant to come into your locker room and start shit. That's basically the way I look at it. He's not a good guy. He's not a good locker room guy. Good luck to the Rockets. What else we got going on? Cam Whitmore got traded from the Rockets to the Wizards for 2 second-round picks. The Rockets got rid of him too. The Rockets seem like they have almost a whole new team aside from their starting 5. Well, starting 4, I'll take it. Or starting 3. My goodness. So, yeah, good luck, guys. Good luck, Rockets. I'm done with the NBA. I'm not talking about the NBA anymore. I could get into some rants, but I'm not going to. Let's move on to a more popular subject. That would be the Major League Baseball. Houston Astros. Wow. Let me get all these numbers correct. I think they outscored the Dodgers 29-8, 29-6 in that sweep in LA. The first time the Astros have swept the Dodgers since 2008 in the Valley. I mean, and it wasn't even, this was an ass whooping. This was a beat down and two like extremely rivals, extreme rivals. These guys hate each other. I get it. There's a lot of different pieces right now from that 2017 squad. I totally understand that. But Jose Altuve was one of the main guys in the controversial 2017 World Series championship run, and Altuve put it on the Dodgers. They booed him, and he homered 3 times in the series. It was unbelievable. It was unbelievable run by the Rockets. Unbelievable run by the Astros this weekend. They just, man, it was phenomenal to watch. It was phenomenal to watch, and I don't sit down and watch too many baseball games. I'll flip on, I believe the MLB channel now has something where I forgot what it's called, but you can watch 4 or 5 different games at a time. It's sort of like the red zone with the NFL. It's fantastic, and I'll watch that. But I actually sat and watched these Astros-Dodgers games. The Astros pitching is phenomenal. The defense for the Astros is phenomenal. The small ball stuff the Astros play is phenomenal. I don't think a lot of people, this was a coming out party for this Houston Astros team. They've got a lot of injuries this year, and I think that they were on the back burner for a lot of people, and now they're not. They have the third best record in the entire of the entire league. Overall, the entire Major League Baseball, the Astros are third. Detroit Tigers number 1, Dodgers number 2, and the Astros are only a half game back of them because they just swept them. They move up to plus 71 in differential, which is incredible. This Astros team is really good. They are really, really good, and they are at about 60%. And that's crazy. That is absolutely insane. I am an Astros guy. And I sometimes don't even know who's in the lineup. I can't. Last night, who was that kid at the center field that made an incredible catch last night? I'm like, who is that guy? Their plug-and-play system this year is just phenomenal. Next man up type stuff. It's phenomenal. Manager of the year. It's not even close. It's not even close. And what's funny is the only other person that's manager of the year, A.J. Hinch, who's the ex-manager of the Astros. Wouldn't that be a nice little showdown? Astros, Tigers. Woo! That'd be fun. That'd be a lot of fun. There's some good teams this year. All right? There's some really good teams this year. But the Houston Astros are really making it hard for anybody not to believe in this team. Yordan Alvarez, their best hitter by far, has been hurt. They got rid of Tucker. They got rid of Bregman. Alvarez is gone. You would think that they'd be at the bottom of the barrel. Not even close. Third best team in all of baseball. They're 7 games clear of the Seattle Mariners in their division. When, check this out, they were 5 to 6 games behind them to start the season. They're by far the best team since June 1st. By far the best team since June 1st. They're 8-2 in their last 10 games. It's something like 18 out of the last 22 or 23 games. The Houston Astros are doing some, and it's not like this is crap teams. I believe they went through the Cubs. They went through the Phillies. Now they go through the Dodgers. Philadelphia's lead the East. The Cubs lead the Central in the National League. We just beat them, both of them, and then turn around and swept the Dodgers in L.A. A historic run right now for the Astros. They are playing some amazing baseball, maybe with the Cy Young winner and Hunter Brown. And I believe the run that they started going on, well, they were doing prior to Hunter Brown, but when Hunter Brown went after, I forgot the guy's name, though, he beamed, and then he went after him. The Astros have been on a tear since then, and we needed something like that. The Astros absolutely needed some fire, and they got it with Hunter Brown. That kid is awesome. Speaking of, shout out to Hunter Brown with the White Monsters. There's a huge story going around about his caffeine addiction and White Monsters, and I think there's a Gatorade caffeine drink that he drinks as well. But, man, Astros are absolutely playing good baseball. I almost did a 4-leg parlay yesterday, speaking of the Detroit Tigers. They won yesterday. Let's see, Detroit, I think they scored 7 or 8 runs in the 10th inning to win that ball game. The only team that lost on my parlay bet was the Chicago White Sox to the Colorado Rockies. Can you believe that? Like the one time the Rockies lose all season? Well, actually, I think that was their – oh, man, what was their – I'm sorry, not lost, but won. They won their 21st game yesterday, and it was against my bet. What a punk. What a punk, Rockies. Jeez. That's all right. I'll give you guys more of a parlay of the day here in a little bit. Another huge series over the weekend was the New York Yankees and the Mets series, the Subway Series. Boy, the Yankees don't look good. They are 3-7 in their last 10. Toronto, this all happened in the last 5 days. Toronto now has a 3-game lead in American League East. That's right. The Toronto Blue Jays lead the American League East over the New York Yankees, who have absolutely imploded in my opinion, by letting Giancarlo Stanton back in the lineup. I don't know if you have to play him, but that guy's not good at baseball anymore. He's just not. Aaron Judge looks great. That's about it. They're 3-7 in their last 10 games, man. Not good. Not good at all. They are 23-24 on the road. Toronto Blue Jays are actually only 20-22 on the road. They have a worse road game, but 32-16 at home. Yankees are 26-17 at home. Detroit Tigers set precedents right now. 57-44, best team in the league. AJ Hinch doing an incredible job over there. Does anybody boo? I mean, look, Altuve over the weekend got absolutely slammed in LA. Have we heard any boos? I don't watch many Red Sox games. I know Bregman was injured a little bit, but do they boo him in other stadiums still? Is Tucker getting booed? It seems like Tucker and Bregman had this entire new personality and new teams, and they don't get booed anywhere. When Altuve got slammed in LA, but he actually got the better end of that deal. The Phillies 6-4. I told you they lead the National League East, 6-4 in their last 10. The Mets coming off a series win on the Yankees. They're at 5-5, a game and a half out of the top spot in the East, and there's not even a race after that. The East is between Phillies and Mets. After that, it's Marlins, Braves, Nationals. By the way, speaking of the Washington Nationals, fired their GM and their manager. They won a fluke World Series in 2019. Since then, they have just absolutely bombed. They are way below 500 since then, and they fired the GM and the manager. So we'll see what happens. They're in a rebuild. They are 16 games out of first in the East at 37-53. Cubs playing good, really good baseball. Cubs look good. Here's the teams that are going to go to the playoffs and have a shot at the World Series: the Dodgers, the Cubs, Phillies and Mets, Astros, Tigers, and as it seems, Yankees and Blue Jays. Everybody else, man, I'm sorry. Even the Rays are playing good ball. Don't get me wrong. I don't think they have a shot at the World Series. Blue Jays and Yankees are better. Tigers are 13.5 games up on the closest opponent in the American League Central. Astros starting to blow away the rest of the West. I mean, if you're looking at just American League, you're going to have Astros-Yankees matchup. That's what you want. Or Astros-Tigers American League Championship Series. Woo! Old manager AJ Hinch. Wow. Wow, that would be awesome. I'll take any of that. I'll take Yankees versus Astros. I'll take Tigers versus Astros. And then if you go over to the National League, Phillies and Mets, Cubs and Dodgers. That's your teams. Those are your World Series contenders. There's nobody else. They're not getting close. They're just not. Brewers aren't going to contend. Sorry, guys. Padres, Giants, no, they're kind of losing track over there. They were up there, but now Padres and Giants both sit 7 games back in the West. Yeah, it's starting to, the separation is starting to take effect as far as Major League Baseball is concerned. Now, you do have all-star rosters. There's some snubs, some big snubs. Let's see. Let me go and pull up these rosters real quick. American League rosters. Man, it doesn't even show like the actual roster. Oh, well. I know who's on it and who shouldn't be on it. Let's see here. The Rays are playing so well, they probably deserve more than one player. Jonathan Aranda is the only player that got it. Brandon Lowe did not. Crawford did not. Isaac Padres for the Astros did not. Crawford for Seattle didn't get it. Isaac Paredes for the Houston Astros did not. Zach McKinstry did not. Gunnar Henderson did not. Ryan O'Hearn did make it for the Orioles. Man, I'm not going to go down all this. They didn't. I just want to read out the names. They make it so hard to just read out some names. I think Julio Rodriguez was the biggest kind of why the hell did he make it, right? I just don't understand. I'm trying to pull up the rosters, but maybe I'll do that Wednesday. Two-time champion Pete Alonso declines the home run derby invite. I guess that makes sense. I think Cal Raleig's in it for Seattle, which does make sense, so good for him. We saw Clayton Kershaw get his 3,000th strikeout. which was pretty amazing. That was pretty cool to watch. Then they got their butts kicked by the Astros. He becomes the fourth left-hander to amass 3,000 career strikeouts, which is, Hall of Famer. Hall of Famer. Yamamoto was an all-star, which is weird. James Wood, Hunter Brown, obviously, Jeremy Pena. Man, is the All-Star game even worth? Do you watch that thing anymore? The Home Run Derby, they've kind of gotten back to where it's fun again, but they need to make it worth something. The All-Star game's just kind of whatever. I want to see Hunter Brown in there, though. That kid's got fire. That kid has got some fire, boy. That's about it for Major League Baseball. What else we got on here? Man, I went over soccer. I went over baseball, the NBA. That's, what else do I got to go over? Is that it? Are we only going to do a 20-minute show this morning? Top stories, Durant. Let's do my parlay of the day. Boom. What teams are playing today? So I did well on, what was that? Saturday. Lost by 1 yesterday. Parlay of the day today is going to be pretty easy. Let me write this down. There's some pretty good matchups like Rays and Tigers kick off at 5:40. Our first pitch is at 5:40. That's a good game. That's a really good game. Rockies at Red Sox. Boom. There's your first leg of the parlay. Give me Boston minus the 1.5 versus the Rockies. They won yesterday, which means the Rockies are probably going to get spanked today. And Boston's been playing really good baseball. So give me Red Sox minus 1.5. Marlins and Reds. Good series starting up. Dodgers and Brewers, another good series starting up. Yamamoto versus Peralta at 6:40 in Milwaukee. That'll be good. Pittsburgh Pirates. By the way, the Pirates and the Royals kick off their series. Paul Skeens won another incredible outing. Pirates scored 0 runs. Again. Oof. Brutal. I do like the Royals in that. I'm going to put them on the side. I may put them in. I may not. So I like the Royals in that series or in this game today for sure. Cameroon is pitching versus Henney. Blue Jays, they play at Chicago White Sox. Barrios is on the mound, so I love the Blue Jays as well. I'm going to put that in. Guardians at the Astros. This is here in Houston. Hunter Brown is on the bump like I just talked about. Tyler Bibby is on. Is it Tyler? Yeah, I think it's Tyler. For the Guardians. Man, Houston's coming off that emotional series. I'm going to leave that alone. Rangers and Angels. Diamondbacks at the Padres. Phillies and Giants. Those are all good series, man. Phillies and Giants is a good one. Padres and Diamondbacks. Yu Darvish is on the bump. Woo! Versus Zach Gallen. Leaving that alone. Jake DeGrom takes the hill for the Texas Rangers. Not touching that versus Kikuchi. Man, so really the Royals, the Blue Jays, and the Red Sox. That's kind of all I've got, man. There's some good series that are popping up. If you want to, no, I wouldn't even take the Cincinnati Reds. They're at home versus the Marlins. I'm not doing that either. That's my parlay. Royals, Red Sox, Blue Jays. There you go, parlay of the day. Let's see. All right, got to thank a couple of people before we get out of here. I got to go to work, guys. You guys need to get your ass to work, too. Let's see. Christian's Tailgate Bar and Grill. Go to christianstailgate.com. Best hamburgers in the business. And also, 30-plus TVs in every single location. If you're going to watch a sport event, get over to Christian's Tailgate. Go to christianstailgate.com. Find one near you. Butler CCS. Fire, water, mold, roofing, you name it. Give Wes Butler a call, 713-330-9472. And then I know your pool is nasty after July 4th weekend, 713-818-7977. Call C&E Pristine Pools. They are amazing. All right, guys, that's enough for me. I got to get dressed. I got to go to work. Hope you guys have an incredible week. I'll do a show on Wednesday. See you later. This is Jeff Michael on Sports with Balls. I'm out.